Also, I want to say, and I don't want to fucking come on here crying or act like I want sympathy or anything. I don't want any of that. I'm so disappointed in myself, and I have never been this upset with myself or disappointed or had this much anxiety over people messaging me death threats and things about Christian that are so past the level of cyberbullying and harassment than I've ever experienced in my life.
Yo boys, what's going on? Narcolepty's back. It's been a while, hasn't it? And I have returned today to come and bully the mother of a child. Or to put it into a nicer way, I'm pretty much here to talk about something that happened recently that got exposed on Twitter about this family channel, or this mum that vlogs pretty much. She had a little situation in one of her videos where I'm presuming she forgot to cut out the ending part of one of her videos and she left in this part of the video.
Can't wait for her to bring her home and be part of our family. Put your head right here. Closer. Pray for us. We appreciate it. I love you guys. Bye. Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Closer down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's over. It's over. It's over.
So pretty much in that video, as you could see, this mother has a very upset, grieving child because he thinks his dog is not going to live. Now, I'm not 100% what that illness was, but pretty much it's a life or death situation for the dog, so obviously the kid's going to be upset. So, you know, what does she do? Instead of being a normal mother, obviously she can't be a normal mother, she's a vlogger. So instead of comforting a child when a child's in distress, she instead has to get a thumbnail out of it. Which, I mean, it's just beautiful parenting, isn't it? So then, obviously, she got a lot of hate for this on Twitter, her Instagram, on her YouTube videos. A lot of her like to dislike ratios are negative. And obviously, as I said, you're getting a lot of hate on Instagram, so she posted this to her Instagram story, you know, apologizing. I guess you could call it that. It's not really an apology.
I have never been this upset with myself or disappointed or had this much anxiety over people messaging me death threats and things about Christian that are so past the level of cyberbullying and harassment than I've ever experienced in my life. I'm taking the day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever, off social media to prioritize myself and Christian. I fucked up so fucking bad and I'm so upset with myself, and I am being as hard as possible on myself and dealing with this in private, and that is why my comments are off for the extreme bullying and harassment and me being worried at this current moment for my and Christian's safety. So that's why the comments are off. If you want to see my longer explanation on the podcast.
I love that lovely bit of self-promo she did at the end there. If you want to see my explanation on the podcast, go watch the podcast, by the way, guys. But no, pretty much, she's saying she's ashamed in herself. She hates the fact that she did it. Oh no, poor her. When in reality, she was doing this for 8 years. She's only now just realised that it's all wrong and that she's sorry because people are calling her out on it. If she didn't get called out, she'd still be doing the exact same thing. And this is the thing, right? With YouTube family channels, a lot of the time, I don't even think they're okay or should even be allowed on YouTube because it's just mentally draining for the child involved, and it's probably going to fuck them over in the future. Just think about it, right? These kids are being recorded the second they come out of the fucking womb, and it's being posted to the internet without their consent. Like, this kid could grow up and want a private life and to be away from everyone, but that's just impossible for him now on the decision that his mum made for him. And it's times like that where you have to question whether it's actually okay for channels like these to be on YouTube. Like, huge contenders of like the children being exploited and stuff for family channels. Big example is Piper Rockell, okay? I'm not going to get into that whole stuff because I know her team's on like fucking snipe anyone off the planet mode at the minute, so I'm just going to ignore her for now, but I'm just bringing her up as an example, alright? She gets exploited pretty much on the daily by her mum because her mum wants that fucking moolah. And this kid in this situation probably feels left out. He probably feels like his mum doesn't actually care about his feelings because anytime he's crying in a sad situation because his mum's a vlogger, She's like, nah, fuck comforting the bastard. Get this on camera. Get a fucking camera in your face, dickhead. But yeah, she uploaded this response recently as well, pretty much saying how she's not going to involve him in any future videos. So let's just have a fucking look.
What's going on, guys? I'm posting this on Instagram, and I'm also going to upload these IG stories to my YouTube. So if you're watching on my YouTube and it's vertical ways, this is why. I have posted 3 apologies about this so far. I went on the Dad Challenge podcast this morning. He asked to interview me. We answered so many questions about child exploitation and children on YouTube. I have made a commitment moving forward to not include my son in any videos. I've even went back and took off about 20 videos that had myself and Christian in them. I will continue to do so. It's going to take me a minute. I've been vlogging for 8 years, but I have made the decision that is 100% the healthiest for my child and his mental health to be off the camera. And I just want to let you guys know this as well. After 8 years of vlogging, I am making the decision to take Christian completely off my channel. This is not because of the hate or the backlash I'm getting right now, which is absolutely fucking so much and terrible, and death threats and things that I believe are so past the limit. I fucked up so fucking bad, you guys. I'm so mad at myself.
And it's good. I'm glad she's now taking him off the channel. She should have done it a long time ago. In my opinion, I don't think she should have ever had him on the channel. But she says in that video that she's not taking him off because of the backlash. When I don't know about anyone else, but I absolutely think it is because of the backlash. Think about it this way, right? If she never got a single bit of backlash from that being in the video, and she didn't accidentally include that clip at the end of a video, her son would still be in videos. So I don't know, it just annoys me when people say stuff like that, because you absolutely did it because of the backlash. There's no point lying about it. You've been caught out already. You might as well just be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video, boys. I didn't really go too in depth in it because I'm not the best at handling or dealing with these type of situations, because I still am a kid myself. But if any developments happen in this situation and you would like a more in-depth video on it, let me know in the comments, boys. I will do one. And now onto the stuff that no one cares about. Pretty much, if you're wondering where I've been for the past week, there's been 0 topics, as usual, the usual case for why I don't upload. But I haven't just been inactive. I have been streaming on Twitch, so the link for that is in the description. So go give me a follow and maybe consider subscribing. It is September, 20% off on subs. Yeah, that's going to be all for me for today's video, boys. Follow me on Twitter, leave a like and subscribe. We're on our way to 1K. I would appreciate it if you help me get there. And yeah, to wrap this video up, just stop watching family channels. Honestly, I don't think there is any way that a family channel will not be scummy, in my eyes at least. Yeah, that's going to be it for me for today's video, boys. Appreciate you for watching. See you in the next one. I'll upload in like maybe 2 days again. Peace out. Follow me on Twitch. Goodbye, people.